Let's have some beer. Oh, what? Be going down, people of the world. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another beer review. My name, I'm just gonna say it. I'm Redbeard again. It's there. It's not huge, but it's there. And for the beer of the today, we have got something pretty special. Courtesy of Maple Rusky, a fellow beer tuber who is an incredibly amazing individual, we have got a bottle of Never Say Never, 2018 version, Russian Imperial Stout, aged in Jim Beam whiskey barrels for 10 months, coming in at 11.9% ABV. Oh yeah. Maple Rusky was doing a review of, there's this beer, and then there's the same beer aged in Wild Turkey barrels. So he was having one of those two beers, and I was like, oh man, I'd love to have one of those. And he's like, I'll send you one. He sent me two, because he's awesome. So thank you so much, Maple Rusky. And I am really, really excited to get into this. I don't know if I've had a whiskey barrel aged stout before. Lots of bourbon, some wine. I don't know, but just see the bottle cap. Nice little Rouge River Brewing Company, Markham, Ontario on there. Pretty cool. Let's crack her open. And let's see. That was a little too far. The amount of smoke on that opening is insane. Let's see what we have got. I'm assuming a little bit of darkness. Although sometimes the barrel aging can actually pull some darkness out of a beer. Mike from New Ontario was telling me that. That looks glorious. Thumbnail. She's looking dark. How dark? Holy shit. Just at the edge, a tiny bit, but in the middle, not even at the thinnest part of the glass. Wow. Oh my goodness. There's a definite whiskey aroma coming off that. Like I almost wish I had a shot of Jim Beam to compare. It smells really nice. The roasted malt, that chocolate aroma mixing in with that whiskey aroma. Oh, really nice kind of, just kind of learning things. This is what you want to see in a head. Not really sure if you can really see it, but kind of rocky, different size bubbles coming through. Oh, let's give that a shot. Wow. That's got a nice mouthfeel to it. Like full-bodied mouthfeel. Really kind of sweet. Oh my. This is amazing. So much jealous of you, Maple Rusky, and the fact that this is your hometown brewery. They make some incredible beers. All at the same time, I'm kind of glad, because if they were near me, I would be even more broke than I always am. $14 for that bottle of beer. It's good though. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody, and of course, a big, giant, huge cheers to Maple Rusky. You the man. There's no, like, I don't know how to explain it. I guess it's more in the aroma, and the flavor has a bit of kind of a whiskey characteristic to it, but there's no, I'm getting no alcohol burn off that whatsoever. Like, he's definitely got some alcohol legs going on when you swish it around there. It just hangs out on the side of the glass slowly. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely going to drink this slowly and mostly off camera. Wow. I want to try the Wild Turkey one now. depending on how insanely this affects my articulation and motor skills, maybe we'll do it afterwards. First beer of the night right here. Haven't eaten a lot today, but I have food in the oven, so we'll see what happens. RougeRiverBrewingCompany.com, yes, .com, will bring you to RougeRiverBrewingCompany.com. Someday I will go to RougeRiverBrewing.com. Company, not .com, the actual building. Because, yeah. The IPA, the Pale Ale, there was another beer, and then the Raspberry Sour. The Raspberry Sour, still to this day, like, so far ahead of any other Raspberry Sour that I've had in terms of, like, the level of raspberry flavor involved. No other beers, like, the Collective Arts, their raspberry mash up the jam thing. Now, that was good, but that was unbelievable. Excuse me. And this is outstanding. This is probably one of the tastiest barrel-aged Imperial Stouts I have had in my life. I haven't had a shit ton of them, but enough to know this one here is standing kind of on top of most of them. Like, only other one I can even think of that would come close to this in terms, I guess the Presence of Absence by Sawdust City. I believe that was 10 point something % alcohol. Wine barrel aged. Very enjoyable. Kind of different though, in the terms of the flavor. Really different. That was like a sour stout. Then we got like your Kentucky Bastard, which is pretty good. I would actually put this above Kentucky Bastard, in my own opinion. Cafe del Bastardo. It's creeping up, but this is so good. And it's actually chilled, like out of the fridge, opened. Still got a little bit of chill to it. Warming up though. Delicious cold. Starting to warm up. Still delicious. I'm assuming room temperature. Equally, if not even more delicious. Yeah. Rouge River is doing some good things. And actually, when I was at the Royal Winter Fair in Toronto with Highlander, I met a couple people that are good friends with the owner, the brewer at Rouge River, and they were telling me that I guess the way they do it there is like every single beer they make is a one-off. Like, they make a batch of this beer, sell it, make a different beer, sell it, make a different beer, sell it. They pretty much never make the same beer twice. So, like, the next time they make a raspberry sour, it would be different enough to... Nikolai, if you're watching, anytime Rouge River releases some kind of sour, you let me know. Like, and also, I'm not sure, but like $22 is what it cost to ship 2 bottles this size from Markham to here in North Bay. That seems awfully expensive to me. Like, I'm going to be sending you some beer, $28 or $30-ish worth of beer, the same cost, but I'm going to see if I can ship it for less or something, because that's just ridiculous. You paid like $50 to get these 2 beers to me. Overall. Like, they're good, but I don't know if they're that good. Basically, after shipping and stuff, each one of these bottles is worth like $25. That's a little outrageous. Shipping costs are horrible. What was it? I got the bill sitting right here, actually, still. They were $14 each. Shipping was $22, and tax was $3.22. So it actually came to $53.22. It was over $50. Like, Nikolai, dude, I almost smacked the freaking glass. That would have been horrible. Thank you so much. Seriously. I would have lost my mind just now if I had smacked this and knocked this over that way. I would have ruined my watch, potentially ruined my microphone, and just completely soaked my little Spider-Man cozy thing that my microphone sits on. You remember, if you've been watching for a long time. I used to put the glass of beer on it, and eventually it did fall off. It was a bad night. It works really well, though, to shield my microphone from stuff like this. If the microphone was on the counter, that would have been horrible for your ears. 12 and a half minutes. God damn. Break. This is absolutely incredible. Like, I don't know if it's worth $14 a bottle. I was thinking, I didn't say when I was mentioning all the other stouts, Bring Out Your Dead by Bellwoods. Definitely up there in my top stouts. My food in the oven is about to be ready. It's terrible, terrible timing. I can possibly get through this before we're there. Drink number last. Rouge River, your Jim Beam version of Never Say Never, is a 10. That is absolutely unbelievably delicious beer. No ingredients, no date, not faulting that, only available at the brewery. Yeah, like Bring Out Your Dead is the only other stout I can even think of that like compares to this. And apparently, according to ratings, which I never read, Untapped, 4.4 to 5, 24 ratings overall, not a lot, not found on Beer Advocate or Rate Beer, so there we go. And yeah, apparently the Wild Turkey version is better according to some stuff that people are saying. Looking forward to that. That's going to do it. If you've had the beer, let me know in the comments down below. If you liked the video, smash the thumbs up button in the face. Want to see more? Subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're made aware when new videos are released. And I'll be back with something along these lines pretty soon. Peace out! Goddamn freaking thing. Shut up! Jesus. Right. Courtesy of Maple Rusky, fellow beer tuber, smacking, fucking crapping.